Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a video that's basically just going to be a week in my life. Like I said, I've been wanting to show you guys more behind the scenes of what my life looks like as an entrepreneur and independent fashion designer, as well as sewing instructor, because I also teach sewing classes. So I just really want to show you guys more BTS of that part of my life. So you guys are just gonna follow me around throughout this whole week because I do have a lot of things I'm doing this week. And yeah, so today's Sunday and I'm working on a couple patterns for my students because tomorrow they're gonna start making some everyday tote bags, more so just like personalized bags for themselves, and two of them had a specific silhouette that they wanted me to try to have prepared for them in time for tomorrow. So they emailed me that yesterday, so I'm gonna make the patterns and then make a couple samples so that I can show them in class tomorrow, and hopefully it'll be a smooth sailing. Sorry, I had to turn the tea off, but yeah, so I'm going to work on those two patterns and we'll see what the rest of my day looks like. But that's my first priority. And then I'm also gonna tune in because another creator that I follow, she's like one of my favorite fashion creators on here, Kiana Bonolo. She's gonna be on the Grammys tonight, so I'm probably gonna tune into that while I'm making the patterns. But yeah, so let's get to pattern making. So I'm editing this vlog a few weeks after the event, and I just have so many thoughts right now. I really enjoy teaching, like way more than I thought I would, and just like creating sewing events. It's so fun, and it's just so funny because when I was younger I used to love planning and just like hosting when it comes to like planning my birthdays and stuff like that, and like I would even plan out like fashion shows and stuff like that. This is literally unlocked something in me, and I feel like I have more of like a vision of like what I want my career to look like when it comes to fashion design and the way I want to envision my career as a whole. And it's just so crazy because I feel like for a while I was struggling on what it really means to be a fashion designer, and I'm realizing now that I can really be the one to define that in however I see fit, because I just don't really feel like I fit in the mold of a traditional fashion designer. And I'm honestly loving this exploration phase that I'm in, exploring what it means to be a fashion designer in my perspective. I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit in this video about what some of my future goals are, but I honestly already have so many more things that I've been working on since this video, and I cannot wait to share it with you guys. Okay, so I'm running a little bit late to my class. Not really, I just like to go early so that I can set up, but I finished the samples. I wanted to make sure I got these done before we started the class so that my students have examples of how to make the bags. And two of them had a specific silhouette they wanted, so I just did this in like a couple days. But yeah, so this is how they came out. I'm probably gonna post it on Instagram too, so you guys will probably see that before this video comes out. This is like a cute heart bag, and then this one is more like just like a boxy tote. And she can like adjust how wide she wants the strap to be. But yeah, so I'm going to I'm going to clean up my sewing space and head over to my class so that I can start setting up before my class starts. It's about to be like 3:30 or something like that. My class starts at 5. I just like to go in early so that I can set everything up and make sure that they have everything before class starts. So yeah, on to my sewing class. Hey guys, it's the next morning. My class went really well and my students got to at least get onto their first step for their tote bag, so they're gonna finish everything next class. What was I gonna say? So right now I'm just working on my computer. I am actually about to have 2 interviews, one for a potential other teaching position and another one for an intern, because I'm looking for someone to help me with building my business. So yeah, I'm a little nervous about the first interview, but I think it'll be a really good opportunity if I end up getting it. I feel like it could help open doors for me with like the resources that they have and everything. So if everything goes well, I probably will tell you guys by the end of this vlog. If not, then you'll find out in the next vlog. So I was just like doing some research on them a little bit. And then I'm also working on the patterns that I've been telling you guys about. So I'm about to adjust a couple lines on the Dorothy top, which is this top. I'll put like a picture right here. I really want to get that out by spring. I feel like in the north, spring comes a little bit later. So I might have to like release it like late April just because it may not get warm until then. But I just want to get that completed so that when April comes, I'm ready to just drop the pattern. And then I'm also probably going to turn the tote bags that I was teaching my students into some digital sewing patterns, because 2 of them wanted me to create a different style for their tote bag. So I came up with 2 sewing patterns for those, and I think they're really cute, and I could like add some other customizable options for it. So I'm gonna do some work on those sewing patterns after my meeting, because I feel like I just want to do the meeting and then I can focus on everything else. So yeah. Yeah, so I'm just gonna cut the cameras and get back to work. Another thing I also wanted to show you guys was that I finally got a cabinet, because I'm going to be cleaning up this space and organizing everything because it's getting out of control, and I just want to have everything look more cohesive and clean. So I got like a tall cabinet that I can store all my fabric and sewing supplies in. So I will probably also show you guys me setting that up and converting this space into a nice little sewing corner. Good morning guys, it's Wednesday and today I'm going to be doing a lot of computer work. I'm basically just trying to finalize some things before my event on Saturday, so I'm going to be doing some emails. I also want to work on some of my patterns, just because I'm really trying to get that like moving so that I can just start launching my patterns already. I'm going to start with 2 tote bags and possibly a pillowcase, and then the top that I've been working on, I'm going to try to release that in April. So yeah, my organization space is still in the works. I am actually going to be going a different route because the measurements didn't line up. So I'm probably gonna end up just getting like regular boxes, like plastic boxes, to store everything, and then I might even just put it in my basement instead, and then that space will literally just be my table and my sewing machine. So yeah, maybe I'll look at some plastic boxes online while I'm doing my other work too. But yeah, I'm just gonna do some computer work, so enjoy the lo-fi beats that you're about to hear. Hey guys, my computer is very loud. Okay, so I was working for a little bit, like for the last 2 hours pretty much on my computer, and I just want to show you guys what I'm working on. So I'm trying to like come up with a flyer that I can promote like everything that I do when it comes to like my events and my classes, and I made this one. I'm gonna get like some of my friends' opinions on like what they think of this and make some edits, but I feel like it's pretty good. It just like says the sewing classes that I offer. I'm gonna try to do more like 1 to 2 day workshops outside of the beginner 6-week course that'll be like individualized, specific, focused classes. So like an alterations workshop, maybe like an upcycling workshop, stuff like that. And then I think it'd be cool to also offer like private sip and sew parties for people. So like if someone wants to book me and like curate a fun sip and sew party for like their friends, or like a date night, something like that. And then my normal like beginner sewing 101 course, which will be like the continued 6-week course that I think I'm gonna have reoccurring moving forward. And then outside of that, hold on. Okay, there we go. Okay. Outside of that, I have been emailing some other businesses that I really want to collab with this year on doing events for these sip and sew events that I really want to keep doing. And I'm really excited about it. I'm hoping that there's certain brands that I really want to work with, and I'm hoping they say yes. But so far I have 3 yeses. So I'm just trying to plan out my whole year so that I know what kind of events I want to do, and I can like plan early. Outside of that, I'm also trying to invest in buying more sewing machines so that I can do other sip and sew events outside of hand sewing sip and sew events. I was focusing on the hand sewing ones because I can invite more people, just because we don't have that many machines. But I want to invest in at least like 6 machines so that I can start doing other sip and sew events that are machine based, because then I can do more projects. So yeah, I'm still working on my computer. I guess I'll show you guys a little bit more BTS, or like a montage of me working, and then I feel like the next clips you guys will probably see will be when I go shopping to get some more supplies for my event on Saturday. But yeah, it's been pretty good so far. I've been just home. This has been like low-key a lazy day, but yeah, I'm really just showing you guys the truth, like everything of like how my life looks right now. And then when I become successful and this all works out, I can look back on this and be like, wow, I did that and it was worth every minute. So yeah, let's get back to work. I think I finally finished my grading, and now I can finally move on to, sorry, my computer makes a lot of noise, but I think I can finally move on to making the fit samples, which is a little bit scary, but I know I can do this, and I just need to push myself because I just need to have more faith in myself. So now I can move on to making the samples for the largest size and the smallest size, and I'm probably gonna also redo like my size just to make sure it's good, but my size is the sample size, which is a size 4. So I'm going to look for a size 26, a size 0, and yeah, oh my gosh, this is like so exciting and nerve-wracking, but I need to do this and I'm ready for it. So yeah, I'm so excited. I'm gonna put this on, first I'm gonna look through my course, because I have a course that's helping me with building and launching my sewing pattern business. So I'm gonna look through that to see what I should do next when it comes to figuring out the files when people download everything, to make sure that's all correct. And then yeah, just looking for models. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Yeah. I feel like I keep repeating myself, but I think I'm gonna call it a night for like the vlog, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And tomorrow I'm going to work on posting about my looking for my fit models and probably some other things for my event. Good night. Hey guys, so it's the next day, and yesterday was really fun. I went to a fashion event with a friend of mine just to get back into the New York fashion scene, and it was so much fun. It was for Harlem Fashion Row, and they were basically promoting a bunch of black designers, jewelry, shoe designers, and clothing designers. So I got to network with a lot of people, and it was just a really fun day. And it honestly reminded me why I need to go to more events, because just being around other creatives and people who are like also pursuing their dreams and stuff like that is always so like inspiring and just like motivating when you get to like connect with these people. So I'm gonna try my best to at least go to like a few more of those kind of events throughout 2026 outside of the ones that I'm hosting. But yeah, I made some really good connections, and then I got home like super late. Excuse me, I got home super late, so I was so tired by the time I got back. So I just wanted to give you guys a recap before we get into today. So today is Friday, and I'm supposed to meet my friend because we haven't met in a while, or like caught up in a while. So we're having dinner later today, but I'm going into the city early because I have to do some other things. And then tomorrow is Saturday, which is the day of my event. So I'm gonna vlog a little bit as much as I can tomorrow. But yeah, you guys are pretty much just gonna see me going through the city today, and then preparing and setting up for my event tomorrow. So the next clips will really just be me going into the city, and I'll probably talk to you guys again maybe when I'm at the fabric store getting extra stuff for the event, or when I'm getting decorations for the event tomorrow. Hey guys, happy Saturday. So it's the next day from when I went to the city. Yesterday was so fun. I literally just had a really great time going around the city and like doing my own little thing. I couldn't vlog and talk as much because I was carrying a lot of bags because I was doing some errands, and it just became a lot. So I couldn't vlog and walk with all my bags at the same time. But yesterday I was able to connect with some studios because if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I've been hosting Sip and Sew events, and I really want to start hosting them in New York because a lot of people ask me if I do, and I would love to. I just need to find a space to do it. So I was researching and I found a couple studios that I went in to scope out and just see what their vibe is. So I may have found a couple potential places I might be able to start doing Sip and Sew events at, or at least one to start off. But yeah, it was a really good day yesterday, and even if I don't, I did find some really cute craft stores that I probably will go back to just to like shop around in, because they were like really cute and colorful, and yeah. So yesterday was good. I also got some more trimming for today's event. I wanted to get some trimming in black for the people that are more like edgy or like emo and want to do like black and pink or black and red for their back charms. And then I went out to dinner with my friend from school, and that was fun catching up with her because I haven't seen her in so long, so I'm really glad that we got to catch up and just talk, and we need to do it more, so we're gonna try to see each other more often. But now it's Saturday, the day of the event. I'm just wearing this for now, but I'm gonna change when we get closer to when I have to be at the venue, at the studio space. It's the same place where I teach my normal sewing classes, but right now I have to go and do some last minute errands. So I'm about to go to Dollar Tree, possibly Five Below, ShopRite, and then come back home, do some prep work, and then I should be good to go, and then change into like my outfit and do my makeup. But yeah, so I will vlog as much as I can throughout today, and then I'll give you guys a recap at the end, but I'll probably end the vlog after this event. So enjoy my montage of how my event turned out, and I will say goodbye to you guys at the end of this. So I'm back from the store. When I was in the car, I realized I left the camera, so I couldn't record while I was out, but I was running around anyway, so it wasn't that exciting. But I pretty much got everything. I got this last week, but I got this like really cute table tray, I guess you can say, that I found at the thrift store. So I'm gonna be bringing that, and then I got some snacks, decorations, tablecloth, balloons, and I got the sweetheart candies because that's like the theme of everything. But yeah, and then I got extra lace, and then these are this is the fabric, the keychain part. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. Now I'm about to work on cutting the hearts out so that I don't have to stress about it as much when I get to the venue, even though I do have someone helping me. But if I at least have the hearts cut out, then I have one less thing to worry about, and I can focus on decorating and making sure everything is good. So yeah, let's get to prepping for the event and then we'll head on over. Good morning, guys. It's the next day for my event. Everything went really well, but I just had to knock out as soon as I got home, and I slept in today just because I was doing so much the last few days, so I just needed a little bit of rest. It's 11:44 right now, but I just wanted to recap you guys a little bit before I close off the video. So the event went really well. I'm really happy that I'm able to do these things. I'm gonna like insert some pictures so you guys can see how well it went, but I was just so grateful to have my friends there that were getting content for me, because it's a lot hosting an event, and I was just trying to make sure all the guests were getting my attention because they were beginners, so I just wanted to make sure everyone was comfortable and knew what they were doing. But I'm still actively looking for an assistant because I really need an extra pair of hands, someone who knows how to sew, just because it can be a lot sometimes when you're trying to help like 4 different people and they're in different steps. But I was able to do it, and I'll keep doing it until I can find someone. But yeah, I was just so grateful to have my friends there. And then my other friend, who's trying to start her own matcha business, was super successful with her portion of the evening, and everyone loved her matcha. I had her banana cream matcha. It was so good, and I will definitely be getting more from her, and we probably will end up doing other events together too. But yeah, so now I have to work on some stuff for the virtual event that I'm having on Thursday, and then yeah, I'm just like basically trying to plan out the rest of my year with what I want to do when it comes to these workshops and other classes, and then still working on my sewing patterns. So this will be the end of this portion of the vlog, but I will continue to do more entrepreneur diary kind of vlogs like this, so you guys can see BTS of what it's really like building your own business from the ground up. I hope this was like inspirational or helped you in some way, or you just enjoyed like seeing my process of building my brand and everything and just like you guys getting to see what really goes into creating something, because a lot of work goes into it. But thank you for watching my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment below if you guys want to see more of these, and if there's like anything in specific that you'd want me to make a video on. But until next time, I'm gonna sign off. I have a lot to do today, and I literally just woke up, so I'm gonna get something to eat, and I will see you guys probably in the next vlog. But enjoy your Valentine's Day if you celebrate with your loved one, or your Galentine's Day if you want to do something fun with your friends. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!